Hi, this is Ed. So I love science because it instills in me a sense of wonder and awe, and because it takes me out of my life and makes me think about the world we live in at scales both vast and microscopic. And good science writing of the type I try and produce has the same effect. I want to capture that same visceral, expansive feeling that I get when I learn about some cool new nugget of science, and I want to convey that to people who don't have the background to appreciate it on their own. But on the flip side, good science journalism is also an important corrective force. It's a wall that stands between the public and between this huge amount of hype and misinformation and vested interests. And it's the tension between these two sides that informs the work that I do, a writing that reveals how incredible the world around us is and that also calls out bullshit when it's necessary. Both sides are incredibly important when thinking about microbiology and will become increasingly so in the future. This is a field which tells us that microbes are the true rulers of the planet and that humans and other animals are just another ecosystem in which they inhabit. And that is mind-blowing and it's wonderful. But that same primacy means that microbiology is experiencing the same sort of hype bubble that genomics went through about a decade ago. So I think those of us who love microbes and want to write about it for lay audiences have an interesting task ahead of us to make this amazing field come alive in the mind of people who aren't familiar with it, but also to prevent it from succumbing to the same cheap exaggeration and hyperbole that afflicts a lot of other areas of science. And that, of course, is what I think makes the job fun. Thanks for listening.